Hi guys, Tia here for Motor Minds Unleashed. Okay, sorry I have not been updating the channel for super duper long now. I know it's been almost a year since I have not updated the channel. Reason being I've been super busy recently, hence I have no time to update the channel. But if those of you guys who follow me on Instagram at the Silent Grey Ionic, you guys know what I've been up to recently. So okay, so first thing, for those of you who knows that recently for Christmas I have the 2 reindeer antlers set up on my car, but because now that Christmas is over I had to take them out because if not it will create some air gaps when the clips are connected. So I have to basically roll down the window for both sides. So later on I roll down both front windows to get the antlers out. So let me just get out of the car first and yep. Okay, so I'll lower now the passenger window. So yep, these two, one is for this side and the other one is for the other side. So I have these 2 reindeer antlers sitting in the car, I mean outside the car. It was basically for Christmas decorations, and now since Christmas is over, I will just take them out and yep. So now when I drive I don't have to care about the air gaps in the windows. So basically when I drive, and then when I'm driving at very high speeds, there is an air gap when I'm driving. Like when you lower down the window you can hear all the wind sounds. So yep. Okay, so now I am going to IKEA Tampines to meet up with my car group. It will be the last group meet for the year. This is 2024, so last car group meet before the year ends. And a late wish to all of you, a late belated Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I mean, it will be 2025 in another couple of more days, so today's the 28th, and it will be 2025 in another 4 days. 29, 30, 31, yep, in another 4 days. So yep, 2025 is coming up soon, and I hope that 2025 will be a good year for everybody. I mean, everybody of us, when it comes to the new year, all of us will be like, oh, this year will be a good year for me, and this year will be a good year for him or her. And yep, 2024 has been a blast. I mean, I've met a lot of new people in the car community. I've connected to so many of you that I don't even know, but over IG, that's how we connect. And I've went to a couple of car meets. I mean, I don't go to every single car meet, but those that I went, those that I met, yep, thank you guys for the memories, and may all memories, last forever throughout this car community. And yep, now I'm just gonna take a chill drive to IKEA Tampines because I am about 10 minutes away from IKEA, from where I live. Okay? Yep. Okay. Yep, so here I am driving in my 2017 Hyundai Ioniq Hybrid 1.6 DCT with sunroof. Yeah, basically the premium higher spec of the Ioniq. And for those of you who don't know, when the Hyundai Ioniq first launched, the other 2 competitors were the Honda Insight Hybrid and the Toyota Prius Hybrid. So because these 3 cars are actually all liftbacks, So basically we have one window at the back and another panel below the rear window. So that's why we call it lift back. But for those of you who, you know, prefer the car to be called hatchback, I mean, I don't fault you, but it's more of a lift back, okay, because it's a slanted down window at kind of a 45-degree angle. So that's why you call it lift back. And what's more interesting is that when this car came out, it launched in early 2017. So before this car we were driving, I mean, the family has been driving a 2012 BMW 116i F20. Yeah, back then I was still very young and I had no Instagram for the car, so this will be the first car I'm using to be on Instagram to connect with a lot of you guys. So yep, this car is now 8 years old, so 10 years COE, another 2 more years before the COE is up, and we are still kind of thinking whether to renew the COE or not, because we are actually eyeing on the 2025 Hyundai Ioniq 5, basically the EV Ioniq 5 that was launched in 2021 together with the Hyundai Staria 3.5 V6 back then. So what's very interesting now is that the Hyundai Staria used to be a 3.5 liter V6 engine, but now recently, couple days back, I went to the Hyundai showroom because we had to send the car for the servicing. So obviously every service will be back to Hyundai Komoko, and I went to go and take a look at the Hyundai Staria. But apparently the car, that car, or rather that GUV, a grand utility vehicle as what they call it, is no longer a V6. So now the Hyundai Staria is just a 3.5 liter engine, but the V6 is now with the Palisade, the new Palisade, but not the 2025 Palisade, which has just been open for pre-orders. I'm not sure whether it should be in Korea, because there is no news yet of it coming to Singapore as of now. But hopefully soon the new Palisade would be here in our shores, and I just can't wait to see the design in person, because whatever you see over the internet and versus what you see in person would be very different, because you can feel, you can touch, you can, you know, basically do everything when you see a new car. So the current Palisade we have was it's currently a facelifted. Okay, so basically the Palisade also launched in, if I'm not wrong, 2021 or early 2022. So it's a very new car, still about 2-3 years. And the Palisade, the first Palisade that came to Singapore was it's a very interesting car, and of course it is an SUV because of its large size. I mean, I wouldn't consider the Palisade would be as big as the Kia Sorento. Yeah, so basically it's around the Sorento size, but it's in a way more of a comfort luxury line of vehicle, I would say. And the price of the current Palisade we have now sitting in Hyundai Komoko showroom is going for about 303,000. Yeah, 303k. I'm not sure whether it's inclusive of COE or is it exclusive of COE. So there I'm not sure. And the Palisade, the updated Palisade, no, not the updated Staria, the GUV, now comes with 2 USB-C ports at the back of the center console box. So which is in between the console, there's a box, and for the rear passenger there are 2 USB-C ports down below. And the previous Palisade, the one that was launched in 2021, had if I'm not wrong, 2 USB-A ports, or was it? Yeah, I think it was 2 USB-A ports instead back then. And for the sliding doors, it did not have those closing door buzzers, so it does not have a sound. So back there I went to go and, I always love cars with sliding doors. I first started out liking this kind of MPV GUVs with the Toyota Alphard and the Velfire. I used to really love those cars, but those were back in the early days of 2000s. And seeing the Hyundai Staria 3.5, the current one has a very nice door closing buzzer when I close both the left and right rear doors. So yeah, so for those of you who don't know the Staria, go look it up. Hyundai Staria 3.5. It has a very nice design now. The exterior has no change. There is no change in the exterior design, but there's a fair, okay, I won't say a fair bit, but there's just a little bit of updated features in the new Hyundai Staria. And for the rear passenger seats, you can actually recline all the way down behind when your driver is actually driving. And for a fun fact about the Staria is that you can register it as a private vehicle. So for a lot of us, our cars are all with as now there's SN, right? SNQ, SNE, SNS. So the Palisade does not have to be registered under a business, nor does it have to be registered under a PA, basically a minibus plate. So you can register the Staria under a private vehicle. I'm not talking about PHV, but for us with the SNE, the SNE, SNS plate, the normal ones, yeah, the Staria can be registered under that. And the Staria has a price tag of 276,999, so 276,999k. Yeah, so it's about 276k. Should be or should not be inclusive. Okay, should be inclusive of COE, because now the COE is a sky high of about 100k, 100,000. So and the Staria has a very big size vehicle. It's taller than the Denza D9 slightly. Okay, so the fun fact about the Hyundai Staria and the Denza D9 is that the Denza D9 is about 70mm shorter than the Staria. So the Staria is about 1,920 mm in height, and the Denza D9 is about, okay, wait, sorry, the Denza D9 is, if I'm not wrong, I'll just put the picture there later. The Denza D9 is about 1,920 mm in height, and the Hyundai Staria is about 1,990 mm in height. So as you can see, the Staria is bigger and longer than most of your MPVs like the Toyota Alphard and the Toyota Velfire even. So the Staria, for those of you who follow me on Instagram, you all know that the Staria, I've been loving the Staria for the longest time ever since it launched here. It's such a very futuristic, very modern looking car. Only Hyundai has that kind of design. Even though there's a few copycats of it, kind of. But Hyundai's design is still by far the most prettiest one I've ever seen. And the current look of Hyundai's, as y'all know, the one strip futuristic spaceship lights is now even on the newest Hyundai Kona hybrid, the 1.6 hybrid, and even on the Hyundai Kona EV. So the Kona is also another very nice looking car, but of course that is a B segment car, and I have no idea what segment the Staria is under. Yep, so right now just gonna continue with the Ioniq hybrid until the hybrid battery dies off, and afterwards we'll look for another car, which will be by then hopefully the 2025 Ioniq 5. So basically, for those of you who be asking me, you say, why don't you change to the current Ioniq 5? I mean, I get that question a lot. I mean, I would love to, but the price tag is rather hefty. The price tag is around slightly over 200k if I'm not wrong. And the current 2025 Ioniq 5, the current 2023 Ioniq 5 has no back wiper. Yeah, so because we really do love the back wipers, I mean, it's a very useful feature. So, I mean, yes, definitely waiting for the new Ioniq 5, the 2025 one to come, and from there we will see, you know, how it is. Yep. Okay, hi guys. Okay, I just got back to the car. Went to get some IKEA hot dogs. And yeah, so basically the situation upstairs was a bit longer because they turned off the kiosk at the side to order, so everyone had to queue up to buy instead. Excuse me. Okay, so now I'm going opposite to Giant to find my friends. Okay, so as you can see, there's still a lot of people even though it's like closing time. It's now about 10:55. find my way to just opposite, just to Giant, as my friends and I wanted to meet at the IKEA here, the car park. But because IKEA closes at 11, which is closing about now, we decided to, okay, you know what, let's shift to Giant instead, because IKEA closes rather early. So, yep. Okay, so yes, I can make a U-turn here and enter Giant. Okay, so good thing about this car is that both the front passenger seats have the ventilated seat and the heated seat. So there's a cold and a hot function. So basically in our Singapore climate, we have very super hot weather. So this ventilated seat function actually cools my butt down, and yep, perfect for our kind of weather. Ooh, am I able to make it? Yeah, okay, that is close, very close to hitting the the pole and the curb. Okay, yep. I am here. Okay, so now let me just find my friend. Where is he parked at? Oh no, can't see there. Where is he parked at? Yeah, I haven't been to Giant a super duper long time, so I kind of forgot the car park layout here. Okay, where is my friend? Okay, oh, they are here. Okay, let me just park next to my KTM SG partner in crime. Sorry for the low voice. But yeah, let me just park next to my KTM SG. Okay, come on, I'm trying to park and this guy just wants to. Come on, man. I'm trying to park. And yep, sis, I am here. Okay, I am here. Oh, and the Midnight Ice is here. My current fellow Northeastern brother. We stay nearby one another. Yep. They're all here. Okay, let me just take you guys out. Oops. No. Okay, nice. Hello. So, yep, that's Nick, Charlene's boyfriend, and there's Charlene, and obviously the Civic, as you all know, Xiaohong Civic. Okay, sorry about that, I had to change the settings, and yep, my fellow Northeastern brother is here. Yep, the Midnight Ice. Hi brother.
Hi.
So this is the Midnight Ice.
Me.
You want people to know your name?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so this is Darwish,
Hi.
the Midnight Ice, who was driving this beautiful Mazda 6 Sky Active. Yep. So basically, yeah, I know my car is freaking dirty, and I was supposed to put a boot lid. I was supposed to install a boot lid, but because the one that I found on eBay does not ship direct to Singapore, like what he has is the boot lid over here. So he has a boot lid. It's not very obvious now because they just turned off the lights. But yeah, as you guys can see, yep, he has a bootleg. Yeah, so that's what I was supposed to install. And yeah, now I'm just gonna wait for the others to come. Cheers.
20 minutes later.
Okay, so now just done with the giant meet. We're all gathered at giant hypermart, and now we're heading off to Terminal 4 for a photo shoot. And yep, so on the way there now, and let's see. Xiaohong Civic next to me on my right, as you guys can see. Yep, there he is. We got not sure you guys can. There he is, Xiaohong Civic. Yep. And I have toothless Exiga behind me. Behind him. He's on the first lane. So